Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol free night. And the beer we're going for tonight hails from Holland. It's from Bavaria. It's this one. It is the Bavaria Wheat beer. And it's a very nice shade of baby blue. And it's completely alcohol free. There's very little information on the can other than the fact that it does tell you that it's an alcohol free wheat beer. Your ingredients are natural mineral water, wheat malt, barley malt, natural flavourings, hop extract, and lactic acid of all things. So yeah, I got this one for 79p for a 500ml can in my local home bargains recently, and I thought tonight is a good night to have it. It's been a long, hot week, so without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think, shall we? So we're going to pour into the closest style appropriate glass that I've got, which is my Erdinger Weissbier glass, and the pour is pale as expected, hazy again as expected. See if we can encourage a bit of a head on that. I like a bit of a head on a wheat beer. That will do. So that is your beer in a glass. It's a hazy pale straw colour with about 2 fingers of white head. Looks alright, let's have a whiff. Oh, okay. Smells very sweet, very fruity, which is not what I was expecting. It's almost got like an artificial strawberry nose to it. Bubblegum even. Yeah. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. I was not expecting that. I was expecting bready, yeasty notes. Not berries and bubblegum. Anyway, it looks alright. Smells interesting. Let's see if it tastes any good. Cheers. Tastes like it smells. That is curious. The body's good though, it's medium. Soft, smooth carbonation, quite pleasant in the mouth. But that flavour is not what I expected in the slightest. That almost artificial bubblegum, raspberry, strawberry type flavour. Really, really odd. Not expected at all. Once that fades a little bit, there is a little something of the stereotypical wheat beer. I mean, this isn't even remotely close to any other wheat beer that I've ever tried. You know, think Blue Moon, that kind of thing, that's got that slightly orange and coriander type flavour, or the Hoegaarden. Nothing like either of them. Nothing at all. This is very, very far left field. That said, for what it is, it's quite nice. Banana's coming through. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, the finish is light. That's where the banana is on the back end. It's light, sweet, and banana-like on the back end. That's pretty much, as far as Scum would say, all I have to say about that. Okay, that's interesting. So, scoreboard of joy time. This is not going to go how I thought it would. That's my scoreboard. It's very empty. We're going to fill it in. And we're going to start, as always, with the visuals. And it looks all right in terms of, well, the level of haze, the kind of colour, the short-lived, very short-lived white head. Let's re-encourage that somewhat. Yeah, it looks all right. It's a little, yeah. I like it, but it's not perfect. So I'm going to go to 0.8. The aroma really threw me for a loop. Like I say, those berry notes just threw me completely. Banana I expect, and I know banana's a berry, but even so, completely threw me. The sweetness, the bubblegum-like nature. No. If it was a blue raspberry type child slushy drink, then maybe you expect this kind of aroma. But in an alcohol-free beer, no, not in the slightest. I don't like it. There's no real redeeming factors, so I'm going to go 0 for the aroma. The body, though, is spot on. Medium weight, good, soft, smooth carbonation, and I can't really fault that, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give it the full point. And the flavour, again, much like the nose, completely threw me. That artificial bubblegum is not quite so dominant on the flavour as it is on the nose. The strawberry, raspberry kind of thing, again, it's there, but not huge. And then you've got a little bit of the wheat beer followed by banana. It's a little bit better than the nose, but not by masses, so I'm going to go to 0.2. And the finish. Again, it's sweet and banana-like. Nothing that I particularly like about a wheat beer. I like that yeasty, bready kind of vibe, and I'm getting none of it. I'm getting nothing remotely like a finish that I like on a wheat beer. So again, I dislike that as much as the aroma, so I'm going to give it a 0, which means we've got a whole 2 out of 5 today. Not a good score, let's be honest, and it's a very unexpected score given how good the IPA was from them. It's only 79p a can. That one was brilliant. This one is not. So we go to the bonus point, and I think it's safe to say I'm just going to give it X's all the way down. No, I wouldn't buy this one again. It doesn't represent particularly good value for money, even at 79p for a 500ml can, because it's not a beer that I enjoy drinking in any way. And it can't have the bonus because it didn't get remotely close to the 5 out of 5. So, yeah, Bavaria Wheat Beer 0, 2 out of 5, with no bonuses. So, can't win them all. It doesn't happen very often that we get beers that we don't particularly care for. But tonight is one of those occasions. So, if you like your wheat beer with a dose of bubblegum and berries, then this might be one for you. If, like most of us level-headed beer drinkers, you don't, then give it a miss. And we'll leave it there and say, that's been the beer, I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.